Evil body cam. Wife discovers her husband's sick secret. I ain't gonna lie, evil body cam, evil is good for these type of videos. The wife, the husband videos, evil got these on lock. Let's see what happened. Oh. Okay, no, we're not gonna listen. Let's watch. Let's watch.
In the room, what did he say to get you to go to the room?
You said you can't tell anybody.
Wait, whoa,
We got reports.
whoa. Cheering babies? Is this where we're about to go? I didn't know.
That the child made some allegation against your husband.
Okay.
We had fun with kids on vacation. That's what I'm saying.
She told me, I have a secret, but I can't tell you, and she started crying.
Well, I lived a boring life. Didn't know I was going to wake up a hardened criminal. What the heck did I do?
And the other child said that you walked into a room and shut the door behind you guys. For a 5-year-old to be very descriptive about that, obviously concerns, right?
Yeah.
So
you
got.
just tell him a big up.
Well.
Why would he do this to her?
A parent's worst nightmare comes true when a 5-year-old makes a stomach-churning allegation against one of her friend's fathers. As the truth comes to light, it's not only worse than anyone thought possible, but proves that sometimes the worst monsters are the ones hiding in plain sight.
Always are hiding in plain
finding
sight.
myself in the middle of this stuff.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of April 24th, 2022, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office in Palmetto, Florida, receives a disturbing 911 call from a concerned parent.
My daughter's 5 years old. She was getting dressed in her pajamas this evening, and she told me, I have a secret, but I can't tell you, and she started crying. And I said, well, you know, there's no secrets between mommy and you.
I couldn't keep it together, bro. Oh my God. I just can't. I wouldn't be able to, like, I know she's not probably calm. She's probably furious, angry, mad, sad, all the emotions. But I literally already would have been at that nigga house. I already would have had a murder charge, bro. I couldn't keep it together, bro. I couldn't keep it together. Jesus Christ.
I said, well, I don't want you to be upset. She claims that it happened today, this afternoon. We were celebrating another neighbor's birthday party.
The little girl claims one of her neighbors did something unthinkable to her. Deputies are sent to the caller's house, but park down the street in order to avoid bringing attention to the home.
We're not going to confront this guy. I mean, if these allegations are true, Cax can come out and do stuff, not us.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh
The deputies sit down with the 5-year-old, but nothing can prepare them for the harrowing story she will tell.
So do you have any friends in the neighborhood?
I got
that poor baby, bro.
guy. So he shut the door.
What?
He shut the door and
The little girl describes the man inappropriately touching her.
Who's that?
Thompson's.
You said Thompson from... Okay.
Mr. Thompson is one of their neighbors who lives down the street. He's the father of some of the children she plays with.
So when he took you in the room, what did he say to get you to go to the room?
You said you can't tell anybody. He said
that's a baby, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Now kill this nigga, bro.
Did he show you any pictures of anything?
He showed me like young girls like me.
Where do you have those
bro?
Pictures?
And this little girl's 5, bro. This little girl is 5. I'm sorry, and 5-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? They shock me every day how smart some 5-year-olds or some kids can be. But you're just not this descriptive, gang. You're not just this descriptive saying he told me to follow him into the room. He said this. He did this. He touched me here. And then he did this. And it went like this. And then it went like there's not a damn 5-year-old who it ain't actually happened to who can be that damn descriptive, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all and you know what? And shout out to her family for raising this little girl to be in such a trusting household and such a loving household where she was able to tell her mom that day. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, so many of these things happen, but, like, kids don't feel comfortable at home. They don't feel safe even at home, so they have nobody to tell. Because I doubt this is the first time he did this. Like she said, he showed him other... Okay, let me just watch. I'm going to get mad.
Okay, did anything else happen in Georgia? No? Nothing else happened in Georgia?
No.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your secret with me. I gotta call a couple people. I'm just gonna call them right out here if you want to go back inside with her. And I'll let you know what's gonna happen from there.
With the child and her mother out of earshot, the deputies discussed the situation.
The dad was just freaking out in there and like banging on the walls in his closet and it scared the kids. So I had to go in there and tell him to chill the out. I get why he's upset, but I was just like, listen, dude, you gotta pull it together for your kids' sake.
I wouldn't be able to. I'd be killing that nigga, bro. I actually would hang that nigga.
Are you willing tonight to go down to Sarasota to get that forensic doctor visit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, a little girl shouldn't have to go through that.
The 5-year-old was wearing at the birthday party is also collected as evidence.
Whoa.
The next day, on April 25th, deputies tracked down 44-year-old Christopher Chris Thompson while he's working for the Manatee County Utilities Department.
Hey, Christopher, how you doing, man? Good. What's up? Can you step out for me real quick from the top? So I can walk back to me. Oh, go ahead. Let me talk for a second. We'll explain just a second.
Here, why don't you take a cigarette?
Okay. Dude, seriously, you can't tell me anything?
I can't. They'll explain it to you in a minute.
Though they keep him in the dark about why he's being detained, it doesn't stop one of the deputies from talking to Chris's coworker.
Serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Real bad.
Yeah. Sex and something? Oh, actually? So the one that's kid and something?
Yeah. That's not his, but yeah. You never know with people. You never know. So.
While they wait for the transport to arrive and take custody of Chris, they allow him to sit inside a vehicle.
I'm just so freaking puzzled over this again. I feel like I'm getting thrown into something and I just don't know what it is.
You know exactly what it is. Oh, or you don't know what it is?
I'm your
because
right.
you done did so much fucked up shit in the dark. Now you're like, well, which one they getting me on? Which one they getting me on? I don't even know which one it could be.
While Chris is transported to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, other deputies arrive at his home where his wife Charlotte answers the door.
Hi, how you doing? Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on a call. Can I end my call?
Yes.
You're
please.
welcome to come in.
Okay.
Charlotte is asked to step into her backyard and is told that she's not allowed to enter the home without one of the deputies.
Your husband's on his way to talk to the detective at our office. He just wants us to just stand by with you here.
Is this, what's it in regards to? I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. They just told us to just
Nice
hold
looking
on to
family,
the
nice
house while
little house.
They get the search warrant signed by a judge.
Okay, I feel a little better if I knew what was going on. Or who? Is it in regards to my husband?
I believe so, since he's on the way to the office to talk to our detective, so I'm assuming it's about him.
It's not submitted yet, so it's going to be a little bit. Do something?
I have no idea, ma'am.
I lived a boring life. Didn't know I was going to wake up a hardened criminal.
Nigga, you been a criminal.
Did I do?
I'm Detective Blake. The Burge. What's your name again?
Chris Thompson.
Chris.
Thompson.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
we need to make sure we have the right guy because it's the first time I've had. Yeah,
absolutely.
Telling him that.
The detective goes over Chris's Miranda rights.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
It depends what this is, because if it's something I'm out in the middle of, I don't want to be.
Yeah, like I said, like that, that's kind of like the last thing. You can exercise these rights at any time and not answer any questions or make any statements. That's your right.
Yeah, I just want to know what that's going on.
Okay, so hey, you are willing to talk to us then?
For the moment.
Okay.
With Chris finally agreeing to speak, the detective gives him a hint about why he's there.
So tell me about this past weekend, because why you're here is because of over the past weekend.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Weird?
Chris explains that he took his 3 children, aged 11, 7, and 5, to a birthday party for one of their neighbor's kids. He says that throughout the course of the day,
wasn't even
the
at your
children ended
house?
up playing at multiple houses, including his own.
Oh,
he also
sorry.
states that his wife wasn't there because she was at the hospital with her grandmother.
Oh my god. I'm fucking taking care of my sick, dying grandmother, and this is what you weird ass nigga is doing with my fucking husband? Oh my god.
With his children yesterday, why you could possibly be here?
No.
Okay. Were his kids in your house at any time?
Oh, they were all in and out, yeah.
Okay. Were you inside the house with any of their kids?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
and
cool.
all of mine. We had it because we were doing gymnastics in my house, my girls, and my son was there too. And I don't remember all of them. Yeah, one of the neighbor kids was there.
Who was that?
I forgot her name. Sorry, my anxiety's crazy today. I'm trying to think. Okay.
Just go ahead and admit it.
Was it? Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
So were you guys alone inside your house by any chance?
Not alone. No, we had all the kids there.
The next arrival at Charlotte and Chris's house is someone from Child Protective Services, and this seems to tip off Charlotte that the situation is far more concerning than she initially believed.
I think the detective wants to talk to the kids too. So he said if you can go with her and pick up the kids and you guys could meet at the office over there.
Oh.
You can follow her to the office.
Okay. Okay.
With the kids.
Sure.
Okay?
You want me to take the kids or?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants you to take...
Whoa. I'm so sorry. Wait, I can't take my kids?
He wants her to come with her and you can follow her with her to the office.
My kids don't know her.
I understand.
I'm happy to, I will load them in the car. I will follow you. But can somebody please tell me what's going on?
They'll explain it to you when they get to the...
You're really scaring me, the fact that, I don't know what's going on.
Without telling Charlotte any more details, they decide that CPS will pick up the children from school and she will follow them to the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. In Chris's interview, the detective asks him about the 5-year-old daughter of one of his neighbors, the same little girl a deputy spoke to the night before.
So is saying that you showed her some images on your cell phone.
Images on my phone.
That's correct, or a tablet or some kind of electronic device.
Well, they watched YouTube on my phone.
But you specifically showed her these images.
Of what?
Of you in a state.
Oh, heck no. No.
No.
No.
That didn't even sound convincing. That didn't even sound, oh heck nah. You didn't even sound convincing there. Somebody said that about me. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out my fucking face, bro. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you said, oh heck nah. Oh heck no. What the fuck?
Oh no, there's nothing like that on my phone.
Did you go into a bedroom with her yesterday?
No.
Okay, why would she be telling me that?
I'm not sure why. I don't remember going in a bedroom with her.
Did you specifically escort her into the room and shut the door?
No.
Immediately, Chris.
Because I have another child that was there saying that is what they saw.
Oh, no.
Also. So saying it, and then I have another child saying that...
what room did I take her in?
Your room.
Oh, my room?
Yes.
I don't remember ever having her... I was in my room, but she wasn't.
She described it as your room. So if she's not really familiar with your house that much, she described it as your room. And the other child said that you walked into a room and shut the door behind you guys.
I don't recall doing that.
Okay. So, and then while in the room, something happened where you showed her videos of you, other
But I was gonna say, you
children
don't even need to know the story. You don't even need to know the story. If it's kids and it's grown-ass adults, you grown-ass adults need to burn.
On you.
No. Oh, good Lord. Hell no.
So,
hell no.
So obviously concerns.
Okay, yeah, now I see where we're...
So, obviously concerns.
Basically, it was a kid's birthday party in the neighborhood over the weekend. You know, the children, all the neighbors, you know, kids play together in the neighborhood. The kids were bouncing back and forth to the house. A little girl come home that night, tell her mom, like, I got a secret, I can't tell you. Mama said, what is it? And then she said that one of the kids' dad brought her in a room, showed her some sexual stuff. That's not what she said, like, verbatim, but showed her some sexual stuff, and I think did some sexual stuff as well at the birthday party. And she told her mom that night, so the cops came out, and that's where we're at. So, yeah.
And for a 5-year-old to be very descriptive about that, obviously concerns, right?
Yeah.
Charlotte is asked to speak with investigators away from her children, and she's finally told what's going on.
We got reports that the child made some allegations against your husband.
Okay.
These allegations stemmed from him showing her videos of children performing on himself.
What?
Within the allegations also said that he performed on her
Oh.
Yes.
When?
Yesterday.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, I almost did throw up.
I wasn't around. I was at the hospital.
I didn't know the detail. Oh my god, I'm about to actually throw up. Oh, I actually got like a, I don't know, like I had a physical reaction to that.
Yeah.
I felt that in my body. Holy.
Is very intelligent, it seems like. She's very articulate in the way she speaks. She came in today and talked about these incidents that happened between you and her. And she was very descriptive in those incidents. She described things that you did to her, and she described images that she saw on your phone.
There's definitely.
So here's how I look at things.
Okay.
You know what I'm scared about?
Explain
What I'm
why.
really scared about is that he is so bold. He is so, I mean, you have to be like such a sick fuck to do this anyway. But my thing is to do that to somebody's child and expect them to have went home and not say anything. It's like, okay, what did you think intimidation wise you had on them that they wouldn't tell their parents? Or my biggest fear, what have you been doing to your own children in the home and you see how they won't say nothing? Or, you know what I'm saying, you kind of have like a good, you know, you ain't new to this, so you know that she ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even do that and be like, she ain't gonna say nothing. It's a very, very, very confident thing to do. Like, as like a first time offender. That's not even a first time offender. That's like a go to hell offender. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
She would be saying those things.
Well, even though they just said there's videos.
I don't know.
And I'm telling you, how I look at it is, I don't
like,
know.
You've been doing this. You
anything
confident. You ain't got caught. You know the other kids ain't said nothing. So you was like, oh yeah, I'll do it to this one too. And she ain't gonna say nothing either. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is me. Like, ew.
Okay, so the reason your kids are here is because he said that when he showed her pictures, it was definitely him, and he was laying on a bed, and there was another child doing this to him.
What?
So obviously we're concerned that there's a possibility that he's doing this to
one of my kids?
Well, we don't know that for sure, but that's why we want you to come down here. That's why we don't want you guys together, because we don't know your relationship with Chris. Obviously, we think that you're going to be a mother that protects and does.
Oh my God, yes.
So
I really don't know. And we're sure she's talking about me.
I'm 100% positive. We did some research on Chris, and there's some incidents that occurred at 2 different Walmarts.
There was one a long time ago, like before we even had kids.
Yeah.
Well,
There
what?
was an allegation against it, but nothing ever.
And you
came out
married
of it.
him?
I was on a women's retreat when it happened. Like, I remember that because I remember that investigation, and nothing ever came out
And
of
then
it.
there was one, so that was down in
What?
Miami.
No.
Bitch, you mean there was even an allegation floating around before y'all got married and you still married him? Huh? What? You think that's normal? I hate to tell you, Shawty, you don't just have allegations floating around. And you married him?
Oh, that was.
You was dating? That was just a boyfriend?
At this Walmart.
So that's something that obviously shows pattern of this, where he exposed himself to children. And
it was a kid!
Or arrest made or anything like that. But obviously some concerns there.
And you had kids and married that nigga?
A previous arrest.
Have you ever been arrested before or anything?
Once before in Kent, Michigan.
And you had
My
kids
kid in
and
the
married
car
that
and I ran
nigga?
into the store. My parents always did. Well, you're not allowed to do that anymore. But I got released and it wasn't anything. They didn't push any charges or anything.
Whether or not this is the same incident is unclear. Either way, it's becoming undeniable that Chris is leaving something out of his story.
I know you've been involved in incidents where you were a suspect, where children were involved.
The man, there was one that my father
here's what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying now.
So I don't want to work around possibilities or maybes or anything like that. I don't want you to worry about what's going to happen. I want you to understand. When I ask you a question, I want the honest truth. Okay? That's what you need to push out now, because right now we're in a situation where what's going on?
Yeah, and I don't know. And at this point, honestly, I want a lawyer because I don't I don't know what I'm being set up with here. And this.
Who are you to set up anything?
Okay.
You're nobody.
You're right to have a lawyer.
You getting set up by a 5-year-old?
What's going to happen right now is that we're doing a residential search warrant on your house, on your vehicle. You're being arrested for capital battery on a 5-year-old. Okay. And you're going to be also charged with showing a minor videos. Okay. So that's the situation right now.
So my phone, you can check it. It's not on there.
Okay.
Of course, my phone's dead.
That's the situation that we're in now.
You think?
All right.
Chris claims his
Nah,
phone
people
is
dead ass think like, oh, if you smash your phone or if you they have everything you have ever did on anything on your phone stored somewhere. If you don't already know that, don't use another phone a day in your life. Oh yeah, they're like, oh, I deleted it. What do you think? Like, you think it's just deleted off of your phone. Everything you ever did is stored somewhere.
broken because earlier that weekend he dropped it in water.
Chris is arrested for what we call a capital battery. Okay. He went to the Manatee County Jail.
Did he say anything? Like, did he admit anything? Like, what did he say?
Once confronted about some of the lies that he started, he asked for an attorney.
What?
Okay. So he did elect to talk to me for a little bit, but then once I started confronting, then he asked for an attorney. So
Tell the why would he do this to our kids?
So here's what we're gonna do now, okay? We're gonna talk to each of your children separately.
Okay.
Obviously, we would very much hope so that nothing has happened to your children, and that these videos are something that he found possibly, and that's kind of where we're at this situation, okay?
I would have such a...
No, not right now. Because we're gonna get a hold of. Oh, you can call her when you get.
Do not call. Oh my god! Like I would just be puking. I would just be puking. Have you ever watched Cash a Predator and the pet always says my computer phone is messed up to explain? Yes, bro. Like they always think like saying like their phone is currently like fucked up or like that means something. Like they literally think that means something.
The jail, but we're doing an investigation with her and your children also. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why you can't call her.
I got you.
Okay.
All right.
Any suspicion that he would be any bit remotely involved in any of this?
No. Not at all.
Okay. We'll start talking to the kids.
Well, girl,
you can tell him a big up.
Well.
Why would he do this to her?
I don't have an explanation for that.
Please tell me they're okay.
So let's go talk to the kids. You can hang out here if you need anything.
I need a water.
Okay.
Something.
I'll get you that for sure.
Strong kids.
Charlotte had called her father to join them at the sheriff's office, and as the detective gets ready to speak with her 3 kids, her father is brought in to wait with her.
Okay. Oh, so this is a daddy-daughter?
Daddy ain't shit funny right now, Daddy.
What's going on?
Daddy ain't shit funny right now, Daddy. Get your gun, Daddy. Daddy ain't shit funny right now, Daddy. Get your gun. Get your gun. It ain't time for a joke. We ain't having a regular day, Daddy. Go get your gun. Daddy gotta read the room. We at the sheriff's office. You trying to make... Oh, there go my baby girl. Hey, baby. Daddy, this ain't the time. This is not the time. Read the fucking room. Read the fucking room.
No, it's not okay.
What's wrong?
It's not okay.
We'll get through it together. What's wrong?
Supposedly yesterday at the birthday party.
Oh, back up, slow down. What happened?
Supposedly yesterday at the birthday party,
Okay.
Chris took her girl upstairs and explicitly performed, supposedly, and showed her pictures on a phone. I'm like, well, I don't know how that's possible because the phone is on the kitchen table in a bag of rice. It doesn't work.
The confusion here stems from the fact that there are two different incidents.
I don't like you even saying that, Shawty. I don't like that y'all even saying that. Wait, hold on.
One occurring a year ago and the other yesterday. The 5-year-old stated that the incident with the images on Chris's phone was a year ago during a trip.
How do I tell the kids that their father's not coming home?
Oh.
How do I tell the kids that our marriage is done? I asked, what did he say when you asked him? And he said he started to answer questions and then he shut down and said, get me a lawyer. And I'm like, that's it. We're done. What? You only say that if you're guilty. You don't say that. I've got nothing to hide in our house. Go through our house. I don't care. You only say that if you're hiding something.
That's not.
No, that's true. Pop. Don't take that nigga side. That ain't a hill you want to die on. Listen to your daughter. You only say, well, you should say that regardless. I think everybody, there's no reason y'all should even be having conversations with cops without your lawyer present. Okay, get you a lawyer. Can I get a lawyer? Can I get a lawyer? Okay, this ain't a traffic ticket. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm saying? If they pulled you out of if they found you while you was in the middle of your work shit, I'm talking about on a random road, just know they got some deep dark shit on you. Immediately get a lawyer. Okay, immediately.
Okay, let me ask you this. You remember the time?
They brought up the Walmart incident.
Oh, they know about it?
Yeah, they know about it.
So it's still on.
It's still on file that he was supposedly involved. I'm like, well, they cleared him from everything and nothing ever happened from it.
Earlier during Chris's interview,
And
the
you
detective
walked
had
her to the
attempted to
aisle after
discuss
that?
this topic with him.
Have you had anything in the past that you've had any issues with stuff like this?
No, and that's what I'm saying. This whole videos with kids things and all this, that I don't.
Have you ever been questioned by anybody?
No.
About incidents that have occurred that refer to it with children?
No.
Holy, bro.
Even though the Walmart picture was grainy, it did have a resemblance.
Right. And so they
And
questioned
that's what caused the problem.
Right. But that's not why his license gets flagged. His license gets flagged because there's another Christopher Lee Thompson born on that has a criminal record, not him.
While he didn't discuss the Walmart incident during his
You just let that nigga lie in your face, huh? And you just believe anything he say. You just let that nigga lie in your face and you just believe anything that man say. You didn't check. You just said, "Oh, you good? You didn't do it, right?" And he said, "No, I didn't do it. They got me because somebody else with the exact same name and date of birth and in the same town did that exact same incident I'm accused of. That's why I'm getting flagged." And you just said,
initial arrest, Chris mentioned the issues he has with his name.
I have at least one felon that has my name that flags me, like when I go to my kids' school, that they have to verify the picture. So it's like I keep finding myself in the middle of this stuff, and then I have to prove that it's me. And then once I do, then it's, oh, okay, sorry.
Though it's never clarified what exactly happened at the Walmart, Charlotte and her father discussed the allegation that something occurred while their family was on a trip to Georgia with some of their neighbors, including the 5-year-old victim's family.
Supposedly it happened when we were in Helen, and I said that's absolutely not true because I was with them 100% of the time.
"No, you weren't."
When we went to Georgia for the...
I hate when everybody
kids,
says
like
that.
the neighbor-
You have not been with anybody but your damn self 100% of the time. There's not a single soul on earth, even the ones that you carry, that you have been with 100% of the time. That is physically not possible. Did you stand up and hover over that nigga while he slept throughout every 24-hour step of the day? That is not possible. You do not know. You can just say, look, I doubt that he would do this, and I was with him for most of the time, but I can't say 100%. Like, do your investigation. There's not a single person I would say 100% they didn't do it. I don't know.
Supposedly it happened when we were in Georgia too.
This happened way back then?
That was one, and then this was the second one.
To the same child?
Supposedly, but I I can 100% attest that it didn't happen in Georgia because I was there the whole time.
No, you
The trip
weren't.
also came up in Chris's interview.
During that time period, did anything ever happen that would cause
God,
me to be
bitches
involved?
is dumb.
No.
Okay. So I'm specifically talking about. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did anything happen with her, or did you show her anything, or talk to her about anything, or do anything with while you were on vacation, and then the same type of situation that possibly happened yesterday?
No, not anything bad. No.
Okay. Anything good?
We had fun with kids on vacation. That's what I'm saying.
Don't count him out yet.
Count him
Till we
out.
know the facts.
Count him out.
If he says, yes, I did it, then you know. But if he says, Charlotte, I'm innocent and can look.
Is this the hill? Is this the hill y'all are willing to die? I am so sorry. If anybody I know, husband, parent, my own child, you know what I'm saying? Like a grown adult, any grown adult allegation is from a 5-year-old. I am not counting. Like, there's no, I'm not gonna count him out yet. No, I'm counting you out. I'm 1000% counting you out. And even let me tell you something like this. Let me tell you something like this. If it comes to prove, which I know it's not, that even, let's say, somehow in some unimaginable world, the 5-year-old was lying, I still wouldn't believe your ass. I would say the courts failed that little girl. I mean, you could get proven innocent on the stand, and I would say this is a proof that our judicial system needs to be fit. The courts are failing our citizens and these children. There's not a single thing I'm not counting you out about. It kind of worries me that the mom thought of that. Like, I feel like it would be unlikely for her to meet a new man that pulls the same shit. 1000%. And you know what's even crazy? You know, I'm not even gonna wish that on. But it's like you gonna meet a new man, you gonna fall for these same type of tricks, and then what if they do something to your kids? And let somebody say that, oh, obviously it didn't happen on the trip. My kid, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
That. I'm not bailing him out until I have an answer.
A few answers were provided by the Thompsons' 3 children. Investigators began with the couple's 11-year-old son.
You feel safe when you're at home in school?
Yeah.
Okay. Has anybody ever touched you in a way that wasn't good?
Mm-hmm.
Or asked you to touch them?
No.
No. Okay.
The 7-year-old shared a similar story.
Do you feel safe when you're at home? Yeah. Good. Have you ever seen anything on any phone or any kind of tablet or anything like that that's not something that you shouldn't see? No. Okay.
While waiting for the Thompsons' 5-year-old, the interviewer and CPS worker discussed the troubling case among themselves.
Is it rare that they do that to their own children, or is it usually pretty far away from her family life?
That, and she might have thought it was him in the videos. Could have been somebody else. I guess you didn't tell me that.
Whoa. Well, you're a lot more clumsier than your sister.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. How are you?
Welcome. You want to have a seat?
Right here. I like your
Did he make you run here?
Has anybody ever shown you anything that made you feel uncomfortable or that wasn't good to look at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who showed you?
My dad.
Your dad. Do you remember what he showed you?
He showed me a boy that looked scary.
Really? What did he look like?
He had like a bad, weird face.
Why did your dad show you that?
I don't know. He just showed us, and I'm like, I don't want to see that.
You didn't like it?
No.
Has he ever shown you anything else that isn't good to look at?
Nope.
No.
Just that.
Okay.
After speaking with the children, the interviewer and detective returned to talk with Charlotte, reassuring her that they don't suspect Chris ever did anything inappropriate with their children. There was, however, another previous incident they hadn't discussed yet.
So there was a report in 2009, February of 2009, at like a Target. Do you recall anything about that?
We got married in December of 2008, and we moved to Dayton, Ohio that June, but I don't know anything about.
So no police report or anything like that that you.
No.
Because the allegations of the one in Hialeah in 2009 are similar to the allegations of the Walmart incident where he was
I
exposed.
have no clue about Target. Never heard of it.
As Charlotte can't provide any clarity about this other potential incident, the detective discusses what will happen now that Chris has been arrested.
So a big hit will be notification through media, because you're gonna have that.
What do you mean?
With the charge that he's gonna be pushed, it's gonna be like a news release and all that stuff.
Wait.
Not saying necessarily, but they can release it in the media. Okay, so just be aware of that. You might get some phone
I
calls.
thought they couldn't do that involving a minor.
When the suspect is a minor.
Did that.
When a suspect is a minor, that's different. So they won't release the victim's name, but they'll release his name.
So they're going to drag my family through the mud.
According to official documents,
Hopefully.
while conducting the search warrant and viewing
Hopefully
electronic
they drag
items
him through the
located
mall.
within the Thompsons' residence, investigators found images on an SD card. The images led them to speak with another of Chris's neighbors and inquire if any of her children wore tight camouflage shorts. The neighbor confirmed that her 12-year-old daughter did.
Holy,
When questioned, the
bro.
child explained that she routinely goes over to Chris's house to hang out with his children. She said that Chris never made inappropriate comments or touched her in a way that made her feel uncomfortable. However, the images on Chris's SD card were of a child wearing camouflage shorts and were close-ups of her buttocks.
So then playing what ifs. What if he didn't do it? Then is there like an apology? Records are fixed? Like, does that ever happen?
So right now, the evidence that we have are based upon a little girl that is making some pretty serious allegations, right?
Right.
We also have one of the other girls saying that she went into the room with him. Okay, so that's kind of cooperating with this. And then we also have past incidents where he was showing behavior towards juvenile girls in department stores, exposing himself in department stores. Everything linking up to this being a more probable than not. The parents didn't come forward and say, hey, I saw them doing this. The little girl did. She made full disclosures. There's no reason for her to make these disclosures unless the incidents took her.
Law enforcement also discovered Chris
bro.
possessed
Like,
nearly
it's just like
20,000 images.
she didn't cry for the other little girl. She cried when she thought that he was touching her kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, did you touch my kids? How could you do this to our family? How could you do this? Like, what you're not understanding is that there's a little girl out right now with fucking, I don't even know what type of fucking emotional turmoil going on in her mind, in her body, and within her family because your fucking sick ass husband just did some, like, you know what I'm saying, like irreversible things to her. You know, like you don't even give a damn. Like, oh, well, do we get an apology? You want an apology from a 5-year-old? Is that what you're saying? You want to say you're ready to stand on that hill? A 5-year-old is lying on us, and do we get an apology from her?
Child abuse material, and he had produced his own child abuse material with several different victims, all 13 years old or younger. Throughout the course of the investigation, several of Chris's victims were identified and were completely unaware of his actions. According to official documents, Chris has a history going back to 2010 touching and filming young juvenile females. Chris Thompson was charged with lewd or lascivious by a person over 18 years of age upon a child less than 12 years of age, lewd or lascivious by a person over 18 years of age upon a child 12 years of age or older, but less than 16 years of age, a second-degree felony, and 2 counts of video voyeurism. He pled guilty and was sentenced to a total of 50 years in a state prison. In a federal case,
bro.
Chris was also charged with 3 counts of coercing a minor to engage in any
explicit
explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction and transmitting the visual depiction. He was also charged with 1 count of knowingly possessing matters which contained a visual depiction of a minor engaging in explicit conduct. Chris entered a plea of guilty to counts 1 and 3. Counts 2 and 4 were dismissed in accordance with the plea agreement. He was sentenced to 60 years in prison, which will run concurrent with his other sentence. Once released, he will be supervised for the rest of his life.
Baby, this man like 40 years old, okay? He's gonna be like 100 when that nigga get out. And good, bro. Rot in that fucking prison, you sick son of a bitch. Like, how could you do this to children, bro? Like, how can you do this to children? And you've been doing this since 2010. I'm sorry, there's not a single point since 2010 to now that you're like, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, maybe, you know, I fucked up. Maybe I should stop this. Maybe I should, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you shouldn't have did it at all. But I'm talking about from 2010, you still, like, you're a sick individual. You went on to have kids. You went on to get married. You went on to continue to traumatize children. Fuck you, rot in hell. W video, bro. W video.